Ah, there we go. Oh, I'm about to break my screen right now. The back of the mic like nearly tapped the screen. Spiral, dude, come on, man. Come on, dude. Come on. Go ahead, go. I'm about to break my screen. The back of the mic like nearly tapped the screen. Spiral. Dude, every time, man. Every time. I don't know what it is. My dog Spiral, he loves just walking up to me and just like I'll just be sitting there, like in the middle of a game, in the middle of a match of TDM, and my dog would just walk up to me and just like he basically finds the smallest place to get into, like right in front of my legs. There's like no space. He's basically walking over my legs, and he just like rubs past me, and it's just like the weirdest thing in the world. 1 second, trying to get all this together. Oh, YouTube is changing its terms of service. I did not realize that. I'm gonna have to look into that. But anyway, we are back. Sorry. We are back with another episode of the Outer Worlds. Last time we were here, we were working with the Iconoclasts, and we were working with MSI. As far as like getting some errands done for them, I don't. I'm trying to recall what I did. I don't remember what I did. I was passively paying attention to what I was doing. That's how it is with like every game. But we are back, and I do know that we are going back to meet up with Hiram, the broker, to see what's up with all that stuff. Because that's the only reason that we came on to Monarch in the first place, wherever Hiram is at. He's over there. I think I'm going to go ahead and run it. I feel like that shouldn't be too much. Now, I learned something today. I was going to make a video on it, but I thought because it was too long that it was too late to make a video. You know what? It's not too late. It's just the news popped up like less than a month ago, but I didn't know about that until today when I looked it up. But apparently, this is why I should like be on Twitter. Apparently, The Last of Us 2 is not going to be shipping until... Oh, I knew I was going to miss it. It's not shipping until May. Somewhere in May. I think like May 26th. I don't want to say that's right unless I'm sure. I wish there was another. Man, this is why I need two screens. Like my computer's nowhere near me, so it's like really hard to look things up. I think it's going to come out on May 26th. You know what? Let me just check. Okay, I was right. Oh, no, I wasn't right. I was close. Comes out on May 29th rather than the 26th. So the problem with that for me, and I know that I can find a way to work around that, but the problem with that for me is that there isn't going to be much to play. Even though I've never owned a PS4, so I probably can get into the PS4 exclusives, like God of War, Until Dawn, Spider-Man. I played Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, I played Horizon Zero Dawn when I borrowed a PS4 before. But I want to get into the newer games, and this is the second game that I think that they pushed back. It was first one was Watch Dogs Legion, and I looked up today. It still says that it's in March, but there's other sources that say that it's coming out later this year to help appropriate with the release of Scarlet and with the release of the PS5. The only thing is that leaves me with like one big AAA title, and I don't like. There are other games, but I'm not really into them, even though some of them are good. There is Star Wars. Shenmue's coming out, but I don't have a PS4. What else is there? There's the new Dragon Ball Z game. I haven't been into Dragon Ball Z since like the Budokai games. What else? What else? Oh, there's one. There's one big one. Well, it's not that big, but I mean, it is. For me, it's something special. When I played it, I didn't expect it to be how good it was. It was basically on the level of Prey. That's how good it was. And the new Prey, the new game that I was thinking of, comes out in February, and that is it's Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Now, so there's a gap. There's a gap between now, and there's a gap between, I think, if I'm able to get Star Wars, which I hope I am, if I can get a deal, then I'll play Star Wars. There's Shenmue, which I'm not gonna be playing Shenmue, maybe not. The Dragon Ball Z game, I'm not gonna mess with. That comes out in January, I think. And then there's Ori. It would have been Ori for February. The Last of Us 2 for February. The Watch Dogs for March, and then Cyberpunk, or it would have been The Witcher for March also, and then Cyberpunk would have been April. But the only thing is that the only thing that is confirmed, or the only two that are confirmed, are Ori and Cyberpunk. And even then, that might get pushed back, which I really hope. That's like the one game that I don't want to get pushed back. That and The Last of Us 2, but already know that it already happened. I just found out that it happened, so I'm sitting here just kind of, man, that sucks. And I mentioned it plenty of times. The Last of Us, PS4, PS3, the very first one. Even though I've been playing video games since Super Nintendo, so there's plenty of titles in there. The Last of Us is my favorite game out of all time. All the games that I've played, hundreds upon hundreds of games, The Last of Us, hands down, my favorite title. The beginning of that game is something else, and then from there on, the roller coaster, it ebbs and flows. There are parts where it's just quiet, and then it revs up, and that type of gameplay, it happens during the missions. It doesn't just happen during the cutscenes. The ebb and flows happen throughout the gameplay. There's one part where it's just chill, you're just relaxing, and then you walk up. Ellie's whoa, and you guys see a giraffe. Just randomly, you see a giraffe just roaming about. What is that? And the way that they set it up, they made it seem so colorful. They made it seem so vibrant how they introduced that giraffe into the game. But even that small thing, it incorporated the gameplay elements into the ebb and flow. It made things so much more exciting. I was getting lost trying to find that elevator. I just hope that The Last of Us 2 is going to be like that. I watched some gameplay. I forgot from who. It's another YouTuber. And it was essentially just the same area twice, just done in a different fashion. But a lot of it was just gunplay. And a lot of what was exciting about The Last of Us wasn't just the gunplay, because admittedly the gunplay itself was a little lackluster. I mean, the game itself, the majority of the game is great. The gunplay was not bad, but it wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't like Call of Duty-esque gunplay, or any other FPS that has that top tier status. And it's not even an FPS, but gunplay wise, COD would definitely be the number one. All right, let's go ahead and see what's up over here. All right, so we're talking to Hiram, seeing what's up with Home Dude. Now, hopefully, I don't have to do another errand for him. If he has another job for me, I'll accept it. but I don't want him to like, yo, so you just did these two things that took you hours upon hours to do. I need you to do more things for me just because
You
I'm
hear
me.
that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
MSI and the Iconoclasts are no longer transmitting. Is the data ready? I'd like to secure some information. No, this one.
Yes, indeed. I am back in business.
Okay, so you have my data
But
then.
before we get down to it,
Oh my
might I
god.
ask how you handled the problem in the end?
Oh,
Does it matter?
yeah, job's done. People died.
Is that so?
I helped both MSI and the Iconoclasts get what they wanted. You're an information broker. If you want to know, it'll cost. No, I'm not going to do that.
I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not.
Well,
how
it's
you
not
fix the
impossible
problem,
because I got
only
it
that you
done.
did. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Man, I'm going to seek Nyoka on you right now, bro. You do it yourself and get me the data. I wish that was like an option. Phineas doesn't trust many people. How do he hook up with you? Fine, tell me how to fix it, and I bet I have a whole new checklist of crap to do before it works, right? Running the station's your job. Do it yourself. Yeah, I like that one.
First, I never leave the tower, no exceptions. And twofold, this is a multi-person endeavor. I need to be here to key in the sequence to the tower's system when it resets, or the calibration will fail. Normally, I'd beg Nyoka to do the honors, but it appears she's following your lead now.
Yeah,
It's
it
simple.
seems that way.
I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
All right, got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give
I
a
should have
shout
picked
if
the
panel
second
alerts you
option.
need to.
All right, hopefully this fool doesn't get me killed, because I feel like there's a caveat to this whole situation. I mean, with how everything, none of the missions are too difficult. It's just that they're more or less time consuming, and because this mission is just so easy, I'm sitting here wondering, like, am I about to get electrocuted doing this or something? Or is this fool about to like turn some turrets onto me? Or against me, I mean. Purifies poisons, toxins, venoms. Fight what nature inflicts. Anthracillin. Amoxicillin. Alright, hopefully this works. I wonder if this fool knows that I'm robbing him. I don't think it matters. Especially considering that I'm the one getting the job done. Nothing in there. And it looks like this. Wait, what was that? Cigarette lighter. Just randomly by itself. Alright, let's go ahead and flip this switch. It looks safe. Oh, I've done this before. Just messing around. This was one of those switches that I feel like should have had like a sign posted on it. Do not mess with this. And of course, knowing me, it's the first thing I did.
Check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me?
Yep.
We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly beg you to get out of
Hey.
my tower.
Happily, I won't bother you again.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As
No
Nyoka
comment.
can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told
That
us
was-
to leave without flinging insults at our person.
Yeah, that was
Really
nice.
does like you, Captain. What in the void blasted hell is that?
Oh, maybe not. Whoa, what is that? Is that our ship? Was that Ada? Oh, please don't let that be Ada.
Black holes. Did you see that?
Whose ship was that? Big.
Looks like a UDL ship.
Okay.
Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't say.
Ha ha. That's what they get.
Pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me.
Uh,
Hiram? Can you hear me?
Gotta love how that's the first thing that pops up.
Architect saved me from swimmers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Oh wow, these fools. These two. Oh my god, they're still there. Will someone explain what's going on? Ah, it's a reunion, group hug. I really should have killed you all. No. Yeah, no.
Not without a physical contact waiver.
Oh god.
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collective
Salvation.
witness. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Okay, so I see where they're going. I was wondering, when I was doing both of these missions for Sanjar and for Graham, I was sitting there like, aren't these guys, even what's his face said, even Hiram said they are diametrically opposed. So I'm sitting here like, these guys hate each other. Why aren't they stopping me somewhere in this whole situation? And that's where it begins. That UDL ship, that's where it begins. All right, surely we can talk this over. You're acting like children. I feel like this isn't going to lead anywhere, but...
I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons.
I caught it.
We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module.
Okay.
Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my bored damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
All right, so I'd like to say that if I had the situation or if I had the opportunity, I would be a man of the people and help the people. And so from what I got from all of this, Graham is the man that preaches the people's words. So it looks like I'm going to be helping Graham. But first we have to get to that ship, which I kind of feel like I should have just jumped off the building and that would have been quicker. But here we are anyways. Back in Graham's house. You know, and I'm actually going to ask him for a mission. Yeah, I'm going to see if he has another mission. Not Graham, Hiram, not Graham. Hiram's house. Oh, what? Where's Hiram? Oh, he's over here.
So much for peace and quiet. Would it kill the universe to cut me some slack?
Hey, bro, you was the one that said you were fond of me, man. So about that ship, I'd like to skewer some information. I feel like that's going to cost me.
Yes, the one that crashed. I saw it on the security feed. A bit grainy, but an invigorating watch all the same. What about it?
This fool, there's something wrong with this fool. It was pretty wild, wasn't it? Us sharing that experience of seeing it crash like that. Ugh. Where do you think the ship came from? What do you think I should give the mod, or who do you think I should give the module to?
I fear it's a sad day when you've resorted to asking me for advice. Sanjar's about as deadly
You said
as
it.
a spilled can of lead paint. If anyone's to aim a cannon at my face, I'd prefer it be him. But he'd never have the guts to defend Monarch if it came down to it. Graham's as likely to bomb Monarch as he is to protect it, down to the last dying man, woman, and cystipede. As I'm not the one with access to the artillery cannon, I reckon the decision's ultimately up to you.
I really wish that I didn't ask him, man, because he just like made things so much more complicated. He's basically telling me that Graham is like bordering totalitarian, and he's also telling me that Sanjar is not a military man, which I'm giving him military-esque tools. So where do I go from there? Thanks for this insight, or thanks for the insight. Is that your polite way of telling me to get lost? That wasn't helpful at all. If you're worried, if you're so worried about it, I could just give it to you. Oh. Oh.
Me? I'd end up blasting myself from the face of the planet, trying to disengage the target lock on the bloody thing. Thank you, but no.
Alright, it was worth asking, I guess. Never mind.
I'm getting a headache behind my left temple. What could be causing it? The glare from the terminal screen? Or something else?
I'm just gonna walk away, man. This guy is so abrasive. People like that are just like... Some people like that are just like... They're pompous, and on top of that, they're just... They're not worth being around. Like, the world's full of people that are not good already. There's another word for that, but I'm not going to say it. People like that are just... You could deal without them, I guess. Slimmer Than Nature Diet Toothpaste. That was a fun mission. The Diet Toothpaste mission. Done with that scientist. I like how the missions in this game, they're not boring at all. The majority of them aren't. Some of them are kind of drag, but the majority of the missions they're not boring. Which is nice because like you feel like you're getting something done. And on top of that, a lot of the missions that you do, they commingle. So once you get one thing done, it feels like there's the potential of it leading to a result other than just getting it done itself. Alright, I'm pretty sure that this place is not safe, but I'm just gonna go ahead and fast travel anyways. Let's see. I have to speak with both of them before I make my decision on who I'm going to give this module to. I am leaning towards Graham because, again, well, he's the military man, and on top of that, he has the military training, and on top of that, his whole message is about getting people freedoms, and I could work with that. But Sanjar, he seems like a businessman, which means that he would be able to get Monarch into a place that perhaps Graham wouldn't be able to. And on top of that, Sanjar, he doesn't seem like the type of guy that would blast just anyone. From what Hiram said, he said that Graham was kind of a psychopath.
What you get when a corporation takes a dump and walks off without cleaning it up.
Oh, we got 2 mana queens. Let me get the big guns out.
This area.
Electricity. God, that's hard to handle. It's just so much bullets at once. Wow, really? Oh, no, it's still alive. She's still alive, God. There's another one. She just came up. What y'all doing over here? I totally should have, like, saved this for freaking... for auto mechanicals. When I was installing the mods, I wasn't even thinking about the fact that I was installing the electric mod. I thought that it was going to work on pretty much everybody. Especially considering that it's electricity bullets. Why can't I shock everybody? I can understand why auto mechanicals would be like resistant to fire or even acid, but the electricity I feel like should work pretty much all around. Unless you're rubber. Then, well, that's a different story. I thought that was a bad guy. I thought that weed was a bad guy. Oh, we got a big one. We got a big one. Stop running from your feelings. Oh, it's a mega. Ah! Oh my god, look at that claw. Oh yeah. Had the hookup. Alright, alright, alright. That'll work. Let's see what's over here. Maybe not, maybe not. I'll do it. I'm almost halfway to 21 anyway, so little XP wouldn't do any bad. Oh, is this thing alive? Oh yeah, it is. It was just laying down. I was like straight up under the impression that it had died already. Oh, we got a little one. Oh my god, I shouldn't have done this. There's so many of them. There's so many of them. I got an idea. Oh, they helped me with that. Where is it? I think it's this one. Stay together. Stay together, children. Oh no. This is the wrong one. Oh, wait, no, it is the right one. Oh, what am I doing? That's what I wanted. Yes. Yeah. I hate that the acid slows you down, man. Alright, time for a big gun. My big gun out. Ready? Is dead? Dead? Yes, dead. Yeah, that worked out. That almost didn't work out. If those things didn't like push me back, I would have been having some fun there. Thank God I got this grenade launcher. Boom. 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 A triple. Man, I wish you guys could like use this gun, dude. It is so difficult to use this gun. Look, I'm gonna shoot without aiming. That's how the recoil is. That was almost 30 bullets right there. Oh, looks like we got a dead crew. Fast travel to this location has been unlocked. Gunship crash site. I'm gonna rob these guys.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
Alright. Hey, man. Y'all made me feel like I'm doing something wrong here. They're already dead. I feel, yeah, this is kind of wrong, robbing a bunch of dead dudes. Let's see what's in here. Eject Captain Matsu's command key. I'll take that. Run diagnostics. Continue. View logs. Captain's log. Oh, this is some Star Trek stuff right here. Start Mayday. Oh, message playback.
My name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
That was sad. I know that it was supposed to be funny, but what it entitles, what it all means, like the message that she was sending, that was a Mayday message, saying that she was about to die. And her last message was F you. Okay, that part's funny. But the other part, Not so funny. The fact that the captain basically made a huge mistake. Where is the captain? And what is this? Oh, I thought this was like, choose which side you want. Or is it? I don't know. Use this. Ah, it's just the key, I guess. I guess you could say. I mean, it opened it up, right? So that's what a key does, right? All right, so optional, optional, give to Graham or give to Sanjar. I don't want to go. I don't want to have to like go to both of them, so I'm just gonna go straight to. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight to Graham. I ain't trying to waste no time. Amber Heights it is. To the workers. Hopefully this should work out and Graham would be able to get his message out, and hopefully what I think though is that by me doing this, it's gonna kill everything that I have with the board. Even though I don't have much with the board, I don't know how it is gonna be with Sanjar though. Sanjar's definitely gonna recognize the fact that I gave the freaking the module to Graham, but I think I'm gonna be okay with that. I mean, I can't help everybody. And I'm pretty sure there is a way to do it, but I ain't gonna try to look for it. I can imagine there's probably an achievement to do all that. Be good with all the factions. Actually, you know, let me check. How many achievements are... Ooh. I was gonna go through the whole list. Hit 30 enemies in the groin during tactical time dilation. Hey, that's hilarious. Improve your gear 30 times through tinkering and mods. I actually should do that more. Turn 100 enemies to ash with plasma damage. Use the medical inhaler 300 times. Complete the outer worlds on any difficulty. Complete the outer worlds on hard difficulty. Complete the outer worlds on super difficult difficulty. And I'm not going to read anymore. Alright, let's keep pushing. Wait, I thought Graham was... Yeah, okay, he's this way. Gonna work with the Iconoclasts. I totally thought I was gonna go to a different location. I forgot where Graham was at. I thought I was gonna go to like the western style area where Sanjar's at. Alright, buddy. You know, let me actually save. I don't usually create 2 saves, but I'm gonna go ahead and create another save here. Just that way, if there is like an achievement that I can get, this is where I'd get it.
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module?
Yeah. What do you plan to do with it? Before we get to that, I want to know something. Ooh.
All right.
Actually, that's a good question.
Before all this, I was a writer for MSI's product catalog. It was my purpose to spread awareness of Saltuna in its various forms.
What is Saltuna?
The certainty with which I spun among the other cogs in their machine stifled creativity and personal growth.
Yeah? What made you see the eternal light? I can relate. Flying my own course may be dangerous, but at least it's freedom.
On that we agree.
Alright, let's just keep
gunship.
going.
Have you secured its targeting module? Mount its guns to our walls or the walls of Stellar Bay. The board is coming, Captain, and these weapons will defend us from their blasphemies.
You really think the board is going to attack you? I suppose you won't have to worry about the Raptidons anymore either. I'm not sure you'll be able to repair those things.
Why wouldn't they? As we speak, our message assaults their populace through their favorite entertainment mediums. Surely their retaliation will come soon.
All right. Yes, I have it.
At last. Now we must secure the Stellar Bay landing pad. We will fortify the city against the board's assault.
I'm all for fighting the board and all, but... Oh, shit. Does don't shoot too many of my drinking buddies in there, all right?
And you, Captain. you
Nyoka,
prepared?
my girl. Yeah, I guess. I don't suppose you could work with Sanjar rather than against him.
No. Our hearts have long since closed to one another. He is blinded by his love for bureaucracy.
As are many. There you go.
This is it. Let us save this planet once and for all.
See how crazy
Meet
this
our
mission
forces
gets.
in the ruins south of the city. Come prepared. Sanjar is sure to go down swinging.
Oh man, I don't want to kill. Oh wait, defeat MSI. And on that note, time to load the game. What I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna save here. That way I don't have to do that whole conversation again. I'm gonna reload. Then I'm gonna see what's gonna happen on the other side. Hopefully, I really do hope that this isn't gonna just be like a waste of time in which I'm gonna have to defeat the Iconoclast right after. Hopefully Sanjar can find a way, because I mean, he did say bureaucracy, right? I don't know if Sanjar likes Graham though, so there is that. I like how I'm looking into the minutiae of these guys' personalities and their likes. They're not even real people, but it's interesting to like get into it, you know? It's interesting to get into the story, because like so many of the stories that we listen to and so many of the stories that we digest, none of them, or not none of them, a lot of them aren't real. But I mean, that doesn't stop people from liking Superman or what, Skywalker. What's the guy's name? Luke Skywalker. Doesn't stop people from liking them or like looking into like their psyche. I think it's like really enjoyable when you can do it, when you try to do it. It's not that hard. It's just you got to get to know them a bit, you know? I guess that's what psychologists do. Oh, I know. I want to go into the... I don't want to go outside. I want to go into the interior. Alright, so time to see what's up with Sanjar. See if his path is going to be any better than Graham's. If it's not, then, well, I'm just going to reload Graham's, and then I'm going to continue from there. I just hope that Graham's not a psychopath, you know? As are many. Hey, Obsidian, if somehow you guys fall upon this video one day, please, for the love of Christ, please add something else on these loading screens, because these loading screens take a little while and they're just like, give me something to interact with. Like, let me like look at that card in a 3D way and then like move it back and forth. Give me something to like entertain myself, or put me in an elevator.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclast? It's all yours. Why do you need the targeting module? According to the ship's logs, they suffered some kind of malfunction.
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, we have first access to any fresh parts or components.
That's kind of funny. Maybe they weren't, and maybe that suggests something that he doesn't know about the board. Maybe it's slim pickings for them too.
You think so? I always thought scarcities on Monarch were due to our pariah status.
Maybe not, buddy. Maybe not.
Well, because the module controls the weapons systems.
Okay. I mean, why do you need the gunship's weapon systems? Seems like your people should be able to handle this. What's so bad about the Iconoclast reaching the gunship? Actually.
Can you imagine what those maniacs would do with weapons like that?
Yeah, they was gonna kill you, bro.
And roll back all the progress we've made at reconciling with the rest of Halcyon.
Yeah, but you guys are basically collaborators. What I'm getting from this is that the board is bad and they're taking people's freedoms. And you guys are okay with that.
Even if they merely sat on the scraps, the threat of a bunch of anarchists holding a gunship would bring the full wrath of the board down on Monarch. We can't afford that.
I'm skeptical they'd care enough to wipe us out, but if they did, we wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh, you see our quandary then.
Gotta love Nyoka's input. I mean, why do you need the gunship systems?
Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon. The board's own salvage and recovery clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Perhaps. One second. That's not right. Alright, enough about the gunship.
Because we haven't a moment to lose.
Could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And
Same
what's
thing.
more,
They said the
left
same thing
us.
about you.
I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your reviews, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Good God. Good God. This guy. You're good with details, but you could use someone who sees the big picture. The people who wrote your reviews are the same type of people you deal with on the board. Pull your head out of your ass, Sanjar. Don't screw the opportunity up with your wounded pride.
Normally, I'd find this kind of talk from you quite invigorating. But this is a difficult moment for me. Still, perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
How did things get so bad between you and the Iconoclast? What about Graham's second in command, Zora? Ooh. Oh, God.
How do these things ever start? Once upon a time, Graham and I saw the same problems with MSI. A rigid corporate structure with no regard for its people.
Yes.
But where I wanted to reform MSI, he only wanted to take it apart. As
Okay.
if starving in the wilderness is somehow better than starving under corporate mismanagement. He won't hear reason now, and I wouldn't trust him again. That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except...
Hey, that's what I wanted.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Fine.
Excellent. Her review would be in the
kinda-
Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
Oh, God. Okay, let's go ahead and go get this review. I think I'm going to make a third save. Because I shouldn't have said that. Oh, it's this one. Use third save. Time to go to Cascadia again. And go do another errand for him. I'm supposed to be rolling with Phineas right now. We already had all the data done. That was the whole point of everything. So, why am I still... Oh, God, why am I still even dealing with this? I guess it's part of... You know what? Because I worked with these guys already and because, like, I know the whole situation on Monarch, I didn't think that it was going to get this deep on Monarch. But it did. And now I'm not ankle deep, but I'm like chest deep. I'm like I'm in it now. So might as well finish it. I just hope that I can finish it in a good way, you know? Off to Cascadia. I thought Cascadia was over here. Oh, yeah, it is right there. Alright. Give me 1 second and I'll be back. Man, yo, that stick drift is real. I haven't touched the controller yet. I'm just moving slightly. That Jupiter planet looks dope, though. The fact that they did blue gas instead of just like orange and red gas makes it look extra dope. It's funny because like I used to be a chemistry major, and I should know what kind of gases emit blue light, but I don't. That's not funny. I should know this stuff. All right, let's go ahead and see what's up. Hopefully, if the review isn't good, hopefully I can change it, hack it, make everything work out. I hate when that happens. I don't know why that happens. It's the weirdest thing. Aha! There's nobody in here. Question is, how do I get in there, though? There's definitely some baddies. Oh, look at that. Scrap mechanical. Oh my god, it annihilated him. Maybe he was one of the bad guys that gets affected by shock. Ah, here we go. Yes. Yeah, that guy got affected. I'll take that MK2 blade. Oh. Did I? Oh. Start selling some of this stuff while I'm here. Kind of glad that I reloaded the game. The only problem is now I don't know what save I'm on. Oh wait, yeah I do. Yeah I do. Oh, and I don't even need a shovel. Great. Of course. I could shell that shovel. I could shell that shovel. I could sell that shovel. Sally sells seashores on the God damn it. Manual save. This one right here. View data. Executive. Zora. Zora is a top-notch sawbones with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information to make quick decisions. Her competence, Jesus, why am I having a hard time reading this? Her competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around the machinery. Recommended for Employee of the Month. What's the other one? Who's Cecil? External export. I'll take that. And Cecil. Cecil's enthusiasm for Rizzo's products is unmatched, and he displays an impressive knowledge of company products. He's exactly the kind of worker we need to keep at our storefronts. Do not promote beyond store manager. What's sad is that reviews probably like that exist in the real world. I mean, he's a good worker. Just, we need him where he's at, you know? He ain't that good enough to get paid executively. So much people are like that. Alright, let's start selling. Shovel, this. Okay. Oh, I think I just got an achievement. Sweet. And then all this stuff. $22. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep those. I don't ever use them, but I should use them. I don't really need them, though. That's the thing. Because I don't heal up very often. Alright, let's keep pushing. Let's get back to what's-his-face. Actually, let me check the mission. There's a chance for peace between MSI and the Iconoclasts, but you'll need to convince their leadership to go along with it. Sanjar says he's willing to negotiate, but only if Graham is replaced as leader. The obvious alternative is Zora. Before Sanjar is willing to negotiate with Zora, he wants to see her employee review, retrieve it from Cascadia, and bring it to him. Return to Sanjar with Zora's data. Alright. Alright. Why can't I fast travel? I think I'm inside. Oh, wait, no, there's hostiles. I did not know that that was a thing in this game. Makes perfect sense, though. Can I sneak on these fools? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, one shot, too. Alright, let's go ahead and hit up Stellar Bay. That way we can see what's up with Sanjar. I really hope that I'm not just wasting my time, you know? I really hope that it doesn't get to the point where he's like, you know what? I thought she was going to be good, but Employee of the Month means nothing. Nya, she, nya. Nya. Employee of the Month is it's worthless around these parts, even though that's all I really care about. Yeah, she. Know who we really should have went for? We should have went for a Hiram. I feel like Hiram, even though he's not militaristic, I feel like he can use his words. We should change Sanjar for Hiram and then change Graham for Zora. Let's go ahead and save it before I make a mistake with this.
Can still talk like a person.
How many? 15 hours in.
What about...
Any luck bringing the Iconoclast to the bargaining table?
Oh.
I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay. Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
There
if
you
it
go.
weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
And now it begins. Oh, man. This mission was already... The choice of having to choose between the two of them, it was already difficult as it was. Now I have to, freaking convince Graham to abdicate his position. That's going to be fun. Or maybe we can just, do a revolt and be like, yo, you know what? Graham is kind of a psychopath. You guys should follow Zora. She's not as psychopath. Ick. Yeah. I doubt that it's gonna be that easy, but we'll see what happens. I'm supposed to be on my main mission right now. They like threw me into a tangent, that I'm like willing to go into just because that ship like just grabbed my attention. And now I'm just here. All right. So according to the journal, Candid's Cradle, option to give Graham, option to give Sanjar. Convince MSI and the Iconoclasts to negotiate as we were. Sanjar he says he's willing to negotiate if Zora is. Turn to Sanjar. Okay, so we're off to go see Zora then. And hopefully this isn't going to be too difficult. I got an achievement. Oh, what is that for? Sold 10,000 bits worth of items to vendors. To vendoros. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see what's up. I'd like to believe that Zora's gonna be in here. There she is. Now the hard part.
Something on your mind, Captain?
Sandra's willing to talk peace with you. That was easy.
Had I a reliable third party I could trust to set up a meet, maybe I'd consider it. With all the help you've done here, at first I thought it could have been you. But I can't trust you to think logically. Your priorities are skewed a bit too much like Graham's. For all I know,
I
Sanjar's
knew it was
craving
gonna
to get
cause
to
a
us and
problem.
we can't see it. So no. In another life, maybe that could have worked out for all of us. In this one, we're going to war.
Damn it. Ooh! 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 God. I'm on that level of like, there was an achievement in Red Dead Redemption where you have to play domino, or you have to 100% Red Dead, you have to like play dominoes and win at dominoes. Every time I played dominoes, ooh, I blasted the person that was across the table from me. The game is ridiculous, and so was that. God, all that running around. Ah, run! That was a bad idea. Bad idea. I think I should reload the game. I want to check my reputation, though. Oh, wait, what is it? The Iconoclasts. I'm friendly with them, and I'm revering to freaking Monarch. Gosh. I'm going to just reload where I was at with Graham. I knew that it was just gonna like, when I was doing it, when I was giving Graham the weapons that he needed, and when I was not giving freaking Zora the food, I knew that I was making a mistake. I didn't think that it was gonna be that big a mistake though. Turned out to be a horrible mistake. All right, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and be offing the MSI. Oh, wow. It's Zora's decision, technically. Even though it's kind of my fault for not giving her the food. And then helping her at other things. I don't know, because I saw Graham as not being a bad leader. But I eventually saw him as a bad leader. And now Zora sees that I couldn't see past her need. And I screwed everything up. Gosh. Oh well. Can't win them all. Here we go. Looks like I'm fighting with the freaking... the MSI. I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it deep, you know? How deep is this gonna get, though? It still says revering. Oh, no, MSI. I can get negative with them. Okay. What if I don't shoot? Ah, too late. The worst part about this whole situation, just because of that food, and just because there was another decision that I was supposed to make with Zora, but just because of that and this, I'm gonna have to kill both of the Iconoclasts and MSI at later time, 2 different times. Well, c'est la vie, I guess. I was like, I was so convinced that I was like so close, that everything was fine. I guess not. Man, I have to go deep into it too. Am I going all the way to Stellar Bay? At least I'm getting some XP for this. Oh, over some food, man. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can avoid this fight. Oh, doesn't look that way. I thought because what's her face was dressed as them, I thought like Nyoko was one of them. Let's just be quick with it. How bad is it now? Oh my god. Confused. Let's just hope that once it gets over the 60%, it doesn't get too bad. All that time, man. I could have just like went with Graham and just like that would have been the end of it. Now I'm like conflicted. Can I just keep running though? Oh yeah, I could just keep running. Oh no, Nyoko's back there killing him. Yep, it looks like I went all the way back to Stellar Bay. I ain't fighting nobody. I'm just gonna try to run to the checkpoint. Oh god, I went the wrong way. I don't think that I'm gonna be getting to that checkpoint anytime soon. Run, Forrest, run. How far is it? Oh, it's on the other side. Oh, I have to actually kill Sanjar. Oh, wow, okay. Well, I mean, I guess like this reputation doesn't really even mean anything now. Once I kill Sandra, that's gonna probably put me at 100%. Sorry, little buddy. So what do I have to do? Oh, he shot first. Let's see how bad it got. Oh yeah, it went to 100%. Oh no. I got an achievement for that. Oh, there was a mission that I didn't finish with them. Oh well, doesn't matter now. Ooh. A lot of them left. Speak with Graham. Y'all gonna have me run all the way back after that whole situation? Oh, they just don't give up. That's it. Where am I going? I need to go to map. That whole mission was just running right to Stellar Bay and just gunning down everybody in between. That's as straightforward as it was gonna get. And I wish it went a different way, but I messed up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I made a mistake. A big mistake, apparently. Oh, I thought that was another MSI. I think that's the only group that I have bad now. Now I know if I ever play the game again. I know what's up. I think if I do play the game again, I'm gonna go ahead and like try to do melee as my main area of attack. Ugh, man, I'm tired. The deed is done, master. I feel like I'm on the dark side now.
I thought this would be easier. Sanjar's death is surprisingly heavy on my conscience.
Mine too, bro.
After all this time.
I like that guy.
But it mustn't
He's
let that
annoying, but I
distract
like
me
him.
from our victory. We can now take our truth to the stars, Captain, and I have you to thank for that.
I feel like I made a mistake. To be honest, I really just didn't like. No, I like them. You can thank me by saving the colony from the board.
And save it we shall. With every step we take forward, the board's time dwindles.
To be honest, what are you going to do now?
For the moment, we will recuperate. Collect ourselves and our resources. Know if ever you find yourself in need of a favor, you may call upon your friends in Stellar Bay.
So be it. Level 21. That's the end of Monarch. For now, at least. Canid's Cradle. Wait, hold on. Let me see my rep with these guys. This better be like 100. Okay, cool. I get 25% discount. You are friendly to this faction. And not so friendly here. Aw, it's increased now. That sucks. There's got to be a way of doing it, though. The way that they set up the missions, that one small detail of not getting Zora the things that she needed, kind of threw things out of alignment, man. Because those things didn't exist for Sanjar and whatever her name was, Cleo or something like that. No rest for the depraved, anarchist, something, something. Alright. I guess that's it. Time to head back. Speak with Phineas. You have relayed the promised data back to Phineas. Travel to his lab and speak with him to discuss the next steps. Looks like we're going to a landing pad. I wonder what Stellar Bay is going to be like. Let's hope they have some money. It wasn't... We killed Sanjar, and we killed some of the soldiers. We didn't destroy the economy, though. Hopefully. I really hope. I get there and everybody's just shooting at each other. Fighting over bread. Alright, here we are. Back at Stellar Bay. The weird part about it is that nothing changed. Oh, something changed. That feels weird. So, from how this whole situation ended up, I pretty much made a deal with the psychopath. Or, I mean, kind of feels that way because, like, the only way for the Iconoclast and for the MSI to actually bond, if one will, was to actually get rid of Graham. And that's the one person that I didn't get rid of. Oh well. It's not the point. We're here to talk to Phineas and get the Hope back online. Let's just hope that Phineas isn't a psychopath. Even though I'm pretty sure that he has some benefactors that are waiting in line. For some reason, he woke me up to do the things that he needed me to do. And I haven't even questioned. He just said that the Hope is supposed to take down the board. And I don't even know if the board's really that bad. Let me actually check my rep with the board. That's not bad at all. The only one that it is bad with is MSI.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Are they drunk?
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the...
Who have a lot of guns? These I already messed with, so I just need to repair them. Oh, I never modified my armor. Can I do that? I don't know which one is mine. Ah, wrong way. Yeah, okay, cool. Anodized. Corrosion armor plating. Ooh, that's dope. Physical armor plating. Can I do more than one? Oh, look at all that. There's more. Backpack. Don't need that. Thug kit, melee weapon skills. Ooh, and defense skills. Tech skills. Hunter kit, ranged weapon skill. Ooh. That I kind of like. Just hope that I can put more than one on. Yeah, I'll do that one. Says I can do full. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Down with that then. Make it stronger too. Alright, what are these then? Chrono Field Aggregator. What is that? Armored by damage type. Restores some of your TTD when you deal a critical hit. This effect has a cooldown. What is this? Why are those arrows going down, though, on the right side? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not, like, is it saying that I'm going to get less of that damage? I mean, they all have it. So I can only imagine. Modify heavy construction. Oh, I think I already have something on. You know what? I'm not gonna mess with this anymore. I don't want to make a mistake. And I'm getting myself killed.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Get square. Lean forward a little. Just equipment.
All right, let's go and see what's up with Phineas, aka Morty. Oh no, Rick. It's Rick, right? Didn't they release the new episodes?
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Phineas's orbital lab. Negotiate with Sprats for territory. Install Cysty Pig slurry something? Catchment? Catchment? I can't read that. Alright, here we are. Let's see what's up. Yeah, it's the old message. No new messages. Cysty Pig hoof.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Sounds fun. What's not fun is I can't move my mic. Give me a second. That's better. Much better. All right, cool. Just tell me what to do. What's so important about these chemicals? What was that about Minister Clark? He has dimethyl sulfoxide?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of
Aloysius.
Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Just tell me what to do. What's so important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
So what's the plan?
Yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label.
I don't know why, but that sounds awfully familiar, and I don't know what it's for, though. I know what dimethyl is, and I'm I'm pretty sure I know what sulfoxide is. I'm trying to like remember how that connects. I'm pretty sure sulfur would be in the middle. Okay, I'm doing too much. Anything I should know about Carmen Imagawa? Imagawa?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Actually, there was something else I wanted to talk to you about.
Of course, of course.
What's up with the message, son?
What's on your mind?
Yeah, let's go. Alright, so off to Byzantium. This should be fun. Against all odds, the unreliable. What's the achievement that I got? Won the Battle of Stellar Bay. I don't feel like I won that one. What are some of the other... oh, there's a buttload of secret achievements on here. Complete all companion quests. Succeed at 3 dialogue conversation checks with a single disguise. Kill an enemy under the effects of 4 science weapons. Simultaneously have bonuses for meat, carbohydrates, sugary drink, caffeine, and alcohol. Kill an enemy with a science weapon. Sneak attack during TTD with a weak spot critical hit. Raise a skill to 100. I feel like I'd be able to do that. Kill 20 enemies that are infected by spreading end rays. Kill an enemy that was hit with all 5 damage types. Finish a enemy's quest line. Oh, I haven't done that. It's kind of weird. Reach character level 30. I'm almost there. Wear a nice hat and a chimera at the same time. Choice brand, clothing, headgear, and 4 weapon types. Acquire 3 flaws. Have maximum negative reputation with 3 factions. Have maximum positive reputation with 3 factions. Kill 50 enemies with a toss ball stick or toss ball blocker. Kill 50 enemies with companion abilities. Complete the... okay. So there's not that much... well, a lot of the achievements are hidden.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Dude, freaking Ada is like a horn dog. It is like really weird how much of a horn dog she is. Alright, Byzantium Freight Port Landing Pad. And I would have never guessed that it was on Terra 2.
Captain.
Got another achievement. Let's see. Landed on Byzantium.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold. Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do. I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Funny, you don't strike me as the type who keeps in touch.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Not really.
But I worked so hard. I dropped the accent, picked up a swagger, developed a taste for Spacer's Choice. Maybe I could skip a few more showers, drink milk straight from the jug. Yeah, I'll try that.
Don't do that,
Thanks.
please.
In any case, this'll still be a shock to my parents. I bet they'll barely recognize me.
I don't see why you can't go see them when it's convenient. Proud of you, Ellie. Of course, you should reconnect with your parents. Absolutely not. I forbid it.
Reconnect is a strong word.
Well then...
And, I was thinking you'd come too.
oh no.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one. You're the boss. Anything else?
No. Looks like I'm gonna... yeah, I'm just gonna always roll with Bavardi. Let's go with Ellie. P-Juice, Revu. I have no idea what that means. That took a second to load. Oh, I just wanted to get into the city, man. Is this it? Oh, yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to talk to the contact first. Probably gonna have to sneak in.
Do you mind? I'm needing someone. Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere.
The
in Byzantium.
Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my code name for, you know, our mutual friend.
All right, whatever. Let's get this over with. You have information for me? Actually, I want to know.
Oh, I'm Golden Eagle.
Of course you are.
It makes perfect sense if you know about the territoriality of old Earth birds of prey.
I don't, and I don't care. Oh, actually, do I have a code name?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
Oh, nice. No way, I'm Golden Eagle. You can be Cuckoo.
That doesn't even make... Fine. Fine.
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep them warm.
You sure you don't want to be Raven or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Aw.
Okay.
Chicken it
Chicken
is.
it is.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
Forget it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning code names.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister...
Magpie?
Magpie, right? I should
Yeah.
warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in this estate, which is heavily guarded.
Got something for that. There's got to be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected. Can't you get me into the minister's estate? How exactly did you get involved in this anyway? Looks like I've got work to do.
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Study.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the tip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Whatever, I forgot your name. There's got to be a way to catch the minister somewhere less protected. Actually, yes.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
No.
What work specialists? Huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out. Good hunt.
Good hunting, Golden Eagle. Okay, so how do I get to the main city? Digging this elevator music. I guess this is how they're gonna load the game. They straight up pulled a Mass Effect. I can dig that. Oh yes, this is what I wanted.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing
I can help you with that.
stability. It means everything's running.
Whoa. This is pretty dope.
Hey, you.
No.
You.
Run.
Wanna be famous?
Sure, why not?
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Sure.
Tell you what. You're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits.
Of course
Listen,
I will.
You got an agent? Some kind of representation?
This is funny. What? No. I consider myself freelance. Does working for a mad scientist count?
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality. Raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature. Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
I feel like I'm gonna regret this.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
Probably.
Probably just shot.
Alright, let's go ahead and save the game. I don't even know which one it is. I think it's this. I don't know. You know, it doesn't even really matter. Alright, so I run around this thing 3 times. And my corporate rival dies of a paper cut. Hey, they lied, man. I was expecting something crazy to happen. Oh, this thing isn't even moving a lot. That looks pretty crazy, though. Alright, actually, before I do that, let me go ahead and get into Ellie's mission. Visit Ellie's parents in Byzantium. Ellie hasn't spoken to her parents in a long time, and she thinks it's high time she spoke, or high time she check on them. With you in tow, of course. Vending machine discovered.
Citizens,
Whoa.
today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
Sure, they look fancy, but inside, just marble and existential emptiness.
Existential emptiness. That's so
There's my
sad.
parents' place. Smell that?
The Fenhill estate.
Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Oh God. Isn't she a doctor? Rizzo Spectrum Violet for the rich people. Damn, man. You grew up in these dicks? This place looks... They got like a whole area just for people to be in. I don't know the word for it because I'm not rich. Like this whole open area is just for like a party. I'm gonna start robbing these fools, definitely. You can't even go into any of the other doors. Oh, that's because they're closed. None to rob either. Oh, yeah, there is.
Marilyn, is that you?
We certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for welcoming us into your house. Hello. Spit on the floor. Fancy place. I'll probably be taking a few things with me. Ellie, let's do this another time.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Sure. Why does it feel like she's just trying to, like, get the approval of her parents? Oh, what Ellie said. Theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it. We've done it at least twice. Indeed, we've saved towns and restored property across Halcyon. Ellie, you made a point. Can we just get this over with?
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Listen quietly. Don't treat her like that. She's come a long way to see you. This is getting awkward. We'll leave when we're good and ready.
You tell him. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Our outside shoes? Hold up. These floors aren't just nice. They're at top quality marble.
He's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand. We hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
Oh, man.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
Oh,
and
no.
The payouts have been rather substantial.
You what?
I feel like I should just listen. Be like, oh, God. But I'm sure you're much happier now. Ellie's alive and well, right? Talk about making lemon slap out of lemons. I'm going to choose that one.
What vulgar company you keep, Marilyn.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
And return all that money.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many
necessities.
The neighbors would be sure to notice.
The neighbors? Let's go, Ellie. We've got better things to do than hang out around these two. So tell them Ellie's back. You'll be the talk of the town.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we? Shh. Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
12-inch heels.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
That's a pretty funny story.
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
You people should be ashamed of yourselves. If you really knew your daughter, you knew quiet is not in her vocabulary.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
I was messed up. I'm still gonna rob him.
Let's talk outside.
Yeah, let's. What y'all got on my drink, homie? Let me. Taking these smokes. Y'all can't do anything about it. That was sad. Even though she's like a rich girl, that's still messed up. The story, though. 12-inch heels. What about the guy, though? Like, the designer himself, wouldn't he have said something? I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting that. I knew that she was, like, affluent. I just didn't know that that was her background. And it's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's messed up.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
They shouldn't have gotten so upset. How did you think that would go? You were making quite the scene. Can we do this later?
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
This is a very specific fantasy. Come on, Ellie. We don't have time to dwell on this.
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either the leather's fake but the scars are real, or oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
How about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest? Get a sense of drama, I'll give you that much.
I'll consider that a compliment. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up because this would be just like me to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
Hey, chin up. You're better than this. Is it just me or is like the game glitching out? Really hurt, aren't you? Don't get all mopey on me.
I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Work through it on your own time. I just want to know what we're doing next. Trust me, this was for the best. I'm sorry, it's a rough situation. That sounds familiar.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moon base. Or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
That's messed up. I think there's a lesson here, Ellie. What happened with your parents is the past now. Move on. This episode reflects on them, not you. Once again, that's very specific.
But I want to talk about me now.
Oh, God.
Can I just have a drink and punch some poor defenseless pillow instead? Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money? I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
So how do we do this? Quite the rollover, so there'd better be a cut-in from...
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
All right, let's go.
Miss Ellie, Doctor, I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. Kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Your best find this week. I've always loved that substance.
It's an order.
The sole letter in this mailbox is addressed to the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group satellite office in Fallbrook on the planet Monarch. And back to Monarch. Because of course we are. How do I get back down?
If I spit, think I can hit that mechanical down
No. Alright, I think I'm just gonna hit up Monarch and then that's where I'm gonna go and end the stream. Just because it's been a while and I don't think that I want to do the companion missions online. Do them offline.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship. I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw science.
Back to Monarch. We just left and now we're back. Cascadia. Oh yeah. Doesn't matter where we land. Oh, Fallbrook actually. That's where we need to go.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain. I'll lock up.
Ellie. Okay, yeah. Everything's fine. Faux windows, order now. Adds beauty and verisimilitude. Veris. I don't know how do you pronounce verisimilitude. I don't know how you pronounce that. To your frontier home. Okay. Spacer's choice it is. How do you pronounce that? Similitude? Verisimilitude? I don't know. You know, I don't know. Alright, let's get down to this place. Go ahead and save it, like, at the mission. Oh, no.
This looks like the place. Ready to get my money or what?
Probably shouldn't say that. Alright, this is where I'm going to go ahead and save it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like what I do, like, comment, and subscribe. Take care, guys.